Record all codes you find, especially the numbers that appear on screens after you destroy the computer nodes, which are random and aren't listed in this book. Okay, here's some mission objectives for level 1. First, get weapon, gear, group 1 access card from locker, which you did, I guess.
Which I did.
Get information log and personal access card from the RC's office. So you need to locate the RC's office from somewhere.
Sweet.
Okay, you
I
have
cannot
to
wait.
map.
I cannot wait to do exactly that. I'm
wait,
doing
I
it
do
right.
have also the
Destroy
maps.
camera, it says. Why am I sliding to the left as I hit anything? What is wrong with...
Maybe when you're hitting the wall, it's causing recoil.
No, I know what the problem is instead. I know what the problem is, because that's always the problem. Ho ho ho! Oh, let me just see now. This is just so bad. This is just so bad.
Wait,
oh, that's the problem. You see? You see? My action, my weapon command is the same as my lean left command. Kill me. How do I change this? You know what? Never mind. Oh no. I'll use another command. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over this time. I will use this one. Backslash. Are there any other inputs that have backslash in them? I sure hope not.
Okay,
now it should be good. Now I am golden. Yes, now I can actually fight things a little bit better. Oh wait, a problem. Guess what happened? It turned off my motion cursor because I reset all the controls.
Press done when you've done the changes. Maybe it saves them. In order to help you, I'm sending you the maps of this.
Matti, I literally am not able to interact with anything outside of this game box for the reasons I already established.
One of the things that we're... Oh yeah, you didn't even... Read the lore!
Ah, shut up. Am I even eating the camera? Oh my god.
Yes, you did. It did inform that the security level had dropped to... Okay. And now it's just to 96. Apparently when the security level is low enough, then you can advance to the next level or something.
Sweet. I'm so happy about that. Oh no. I received an email from my best friend in the whole wide world, Shodan.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4.
Well, you probably should read the first email you got from that Rebecca person, so you could know the right combination or something.
Level 8 houses the Department of Security.
Can you check your data notes?
The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. Have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Do you ever get the feeling that somebody did not do their job in editing and cutting someone's vocal performance before adding it into the final product and nobody noticed the stuttering? Because that's what just happened with Shodan here. And no, it did not sound on purpose. It did not sound like the connection going in and out and her voice being mangled. It literally sounded like the voice actress made a mistake by stuttering and they did not fix it. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, what do I need to look?
Okay. So according to mission objectives is level 1, get information log and personal access card from the RC's office, activates force bridge to deconstruct area by solving wire puzzle, throw lever at lookout point to raise force bridge, throw lever to stop cyborg conversion and reactivate standard regeneration. You can skip this step, but you won't be revived if you die. And destroy commuter nodes to gain access to elevator.
Okay, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, what is the combination to that padlock? I need to open the door! This is bringing the worst out of me. I can tell you that much.
How much of the manual did you read before starting the...
There was a manual?
It didn't. Oh, you playing the Steam version?
No, it's the GOG version.
Well, one of the things that are included in the download section is the game's manual.
Listen, this is a first-person shooter from 1994. I did not expect it to be so needlessly complicated. So, my expectations were that this would be like playing Doom, but with RPG elements thrown in it. My expectations are not being met right now, let me tell you. I probably should not have bought this game.
So, yeah, so it's not the game, it's you.
Oh yes, I've been saying all along it's me, but let's not mince words here. This game is cryptic, archaic, and virtually unplayable for anybody who did not grow up with it. So, by the very definition, this is not a timeless classic.
Well, I did try play this.
Yes,
well,
by the way, yes, speaking of the manual, you read the manual, didn't you?
I did glance on it.
So, okay, you glanced on it. You don't really have much of a moral high ground on me, my good friend.
Well, back when I first tried this game like a couple of years ago, I did read the manual.
And you still could not go very far. So, is that your fault or the fault of the game?
I said the fault of the game. First, because I did manage to move on it. It was so wide and all the stuff were in different places. It felt kind of overwhelming at the time.
It is extremely overwhelming.
Yeah, plus, as I mentioned before, I just hate the soundtrack. It just killed the atmosphere entirely.
Yes, the music is, first of all, repetitive, which is to be expected from a game of this era. But secondly, it doesn't really fit the atmosphere, doesn't it? It feels like I am either about to have a fun space adventure or to hit it on the dance floor. Definitely does not feel like I'm fighting for my life against the killer robots with nothing but a stupid pipe lead. Or lead pipe. Imagine if Half-Life began with this music.
This music is going to change when you change the level, but...
Okay, but seriously, Matti, we've been fuffing about for 10 minutes. I need to know the combination for that padlock. Where do I find it? Where is it? Is it in my email?
Check your email.
Level logs. Oh boy.
Security's closing down on us. The elevators are frozen. Myra keeps saying that it's the cameras and the medical CPU core that Shodan's using these to hold onto the level.
This guy looks like he should be in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Thing is everywhere.
Yeah, I guess it's also partially because of me, because I kind of expected this game to work like Deus Ex.
Oh, you poor child. My childhood was mostly point-and-click adventure games. In the 90s, those had the most intuitive and easy interfaces you could possibly ask for. You just point with your mouse and click on things. Am I wrong?
Well, the puzzles in the 90s were sometimes very cryptic as well.
Well, some of those were really bad and very poorly designed, I will give you that. But there are some really good games amidst all the mayhem and all the moon logic. You just need to know which to play. But still, I will say this about those games. The hard part about adventure games... Will you shut up?! Will you shut up?! Oh my gosh, okay. Peace and
There is an
quiet.
option where you can switch the speak off.
You know what? I'm going to do exactly that.
I guess it was in the audio.
There it is. Dead. So anyway...
Oh yeah,
as I-
audio log messages, you can switch
Yes,
off the both.
I just did. As I was saying, the problem you could have with a point-and-click adventure game is that you might not be able to figure out what needs to be done in order to solve a puzzle and proceed in said game. The problem I am having with this particular game is getting used to the obscenely obtuse, unwelcoming controls. Which is to say, I'm having issues in moving around. Even with the mouse doing most of everything, it still feels bulky, unnatural, and painfully slow to walk from one side of a room to the next. Honestly, this is a game that was very much of its time in the worst possible manner. I hope I made myself clear on that debacle.
Yeah, and considering that during that time there wasn't even the mouse thing.
You can use the mouse, even in the classic edition, but you can only use it to click on objects you have to interact with, or do this. But you have keyboard keys for that as well. I don't know where to look to find a combination for this door. It's not in the logs, I think.
Is this the only way to get out of here?
It seems so. Maybe it's here? No, it's not.
Because this manual does have... Wait... There's no indicators moving something manipulating.
Listen, my friend. Let me get out of this room at the very least. This cannot be the entire playthrough of this game. Me stuck in here, looking at this heart-shaped logo and this pixelated, very well, smoothly HD rendered graphics, by the way, and corpses. This cannot be my gaming life right now. I just finished playing Iconoclasts, which is one of the best indie games I've ever experienced. You cannot ask me to play this after Iconoclasts. Help me, please!
Right.
What do I do?
Oh yes, there it is. 10-minute tutorial. Here's a tutorial to ease you into game and show how you the basics of combat and item manipulation.
Two hours later.
Hold on.
Okay, are you now in the very first room where
wait
you
a
started this game?
wait a second. No, it cannot be. Oh, you know what? You're going to laugh at this. I did not notice that the corridor proceeded from here, so now there is another room. Whoops.
Well now.
Well, now indeed. How do I open the inventory, by the way?
Try E. Or that E thing that you see on the screen.
No, this is the email. Logs? Data? Data? Is it data? No, it's not data.
Okay.
Alright, alright.
The large rectangular display in the bottom center of the screen is your inventory panel.
I do not...
Large rectangular display at the bottom in the center of your screen.
Yes. You mean this one?
Okay. Left click the inventory panel buttons. Click on it. There should be some... Oh, look at the bottom. Gray panels.
Oh, you know why I could not see them? Because, and this is a doozy, my friend, my recorder is cutting off just that little itty-bitty bit of screen because, and this is this is a really good one, because the window of the game goes slightly beneath the taskbar on my desktop.
Okay.
I keep reminding you, I literally cannot see this supposed...
Okay, hardware... That one is hardware.
I am going to kill myself. This is one of the worst experiences in my life, and it's partially my fault, I know, but on the other hand, just the act of recording this game is a harrowing experience in its own right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd say that this isn't a bad game, you just weren't the target audience for it.
Shut up. You control, status. This is
Yeah.
just miserable.
Yeah.
Main.
Main.
Oh, finally, there you are. I need numbers. I need to know things. You are the one who needs to tell me things.
Did you read all the emails?
There were no numbers. Maybe I need to find them in this room or something. Energy drone from power station. I did something. And this? No items. My energy is full. I think it means I have a shield now. This is not how one usually plays a first-person shooter on computers. Usually you have the WASD keys to move around, such as so. Which would be fine, except I cannot really use the mouse to fire my weapons because it will inevitably conflict with anything else you need the mouse for. So, already this is the most alienating way anybody can ever play a first-person shooter. My gosh, I wish I was playing Doom right now. Is there seriously not a clue, a hint, as to the numbers for that padlock?
You discover nearby surgery machine in the suite of heals you remaining rooms. In 2 other rooms you look up and spot mounted cameras. Okay, those you've destroyed. Both of them.
Why are you not where I am right now with the strategy guide?
It says with the combination from your personal log.
My personal log? Oh my gosh. Okay, logs. Level 1 logs. 4601. Is that the one? Is that the
Click.
one?
Maybe there's some data logs.
Looks like Diego's happy with my work, blah 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 blah, Shodan, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. No?
There was another log.
Okay. There was another log. This one? Maybe?
Yeah.
No, this is the Russian guy. This is a Greek tragedy, right in front of you. In all of its HD pixelated glory, this is... This is not good.
Okay, keypad. Go
What?
to the keypad.
Did you find it?
I think so.
Finally! Why did it take so long?
Press 451. Okay. We are going forward!
Not. The timing of it, it was just perfect. I just imagine it. We're going forward, and then the door closes right in front of his stupid fat face. On unrelated news, why did it take you so long to give me that information? I asked you about it an hour ago!
Yeah, because it said in somewhere that some of these logs are randomized, so I wasn't sure if... I was reading that tutorial in the order.
This was not randomized. So, yes. Thanks for that. Moving forward.